Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name is Harshvardhan.
Yes, sir.
Harsh, please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
You're not feeling cold? You're in Delhi?
Little bit feeling cold. Yeah, I have a coat, but
You have a jacket?
yes, not regular coat, but winter jacket.
Okay.
I will be
But
wearing.
if you're not comfortable, please go and
I am
wear
comfortable, sir.
it. We are from Kolhapur.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And there's a very famous singer who I think was from Kolhapur.
Not
No.
any idea.
No idea.
No idea.
Where was Lata Mangeshkar from?
Okay. She was residing in Kolhapur during her youth when she was 12-year-old. Her family moved to Kolhapur and she worked with Bhalji Pendarkar studio
So
in
she
Kolhapur.
had some Kolhapur connection.
Yes, sir. She
isn't
has
it?
Kolhapur connection. She spent a lot of time in Kolhapur. Her family was relocated for
So,
US.
would not the correct answer be that Lata Mangeshkar was from Kolhapur? Because popularly it is said that Lata Mangeshkar was from Kolhapur, then she moved to Bombay with her father,
Okay.
isn't it? Okay. And you are an engineer,
Yes, sir.
mechanical engineer.
Yes, sir.
And but you have offered geography.
Yes, sir.
Good. Nice. I think. What is up?
Okay, good afternoon, Harsh.
Good afternoon, sir.
Harshvardhan,
Yes, sir.
what is historical significance of this place?
Sir, my name resonates with the famous King Harshvardhan. He ruled during 690 AD. He was the ruler of North India. He has the capital Thane, sir, currently located in Haryana. He was a great patron of art, literature.
Did he move from Thanesar to Kannauj?
Later in phase, he moved his capital from Thane, sir, to Kannauj, sir.
Okay. And who was the famous court poet?
Sir, he was Bana Bhatta, famous.
What has he written?
He wrote Harsha Charita.
And
I am able to recall that.
Kadambari? Have you heard of? Okay,
Okay.
no problem.
May I ask a question here? Who defeated him?
Pulakeshin II of Chalukya dynasty defeated the Harsha.
You're right.
Yes.
And where was the capital of Pulakeshin II?
May I
Not very far from your district.
It's Badami.
You're right.
In
Badami is in
Karnataka.
Maharashtra or Karnataka?
Karnataka. It's in Karnataka.
Please.
Okay. Kolhapur. Now we have known Lata Mangeshkar
Yes, sir.
came from Kolhapur. What else is Kolhapur famous for?
Sir, Kolhapur is famous for many things, especially the Kolhapuri chappal, which have GI tag. Then Kolhapuri
Now
jag.
Kolhapuri chappals are being made or being branded by another international brand. Which one is it?
Sir, the brand name is Prada. Yes, sir.
A country's history dictates geography, or a country's geography dictates history. What would you say? Which one you would subscribe for?
It's both way. I will go for primarily geography generally dictates the history. I will cite the example of Indus Valley civilization that was located in northwest plains having the rich water sources.
Okay, I got it. Which branch of engineering is called Queen of Engineering?
I'm not exactly sure, but
Your own branch.
Okay. Sir.
Mechanical.
Mechanic.
Which was the first invention in India, in world?
It could be
Fun?
wheel.
Yes, yes.
Sir.
Why are you so hesitant?
Yes.
Playing chess.
Yes, sir.
Who defeated Vishwanath Anand yesterday?
Arjun Erigasi defeated Vishwanathan Anand yesterday, sir.
Long distance running. Long
Yes.
distance means how much?
Generally, I prefer 5 kilometers running, sir.
What is the difference between walking, jogging, and running?
Sir, in walking, Generally, that the rule is in competition. The rule is your 1 feet has to be always attached to the ground during walking. In jogging, it's a little bit of faster. It's in between the running and
Okay.
walking.
What is the speed limit? Minimum speed?
Regarding what, sir, means?
No, what is minimum speed of jogging? Where does jogging start and where does running start?
Sir, I think running starts where the speed moves
How many
around
kilometers?
per hour, generally 10 kilometers or 7 to 8 kilometers and above, sir.
Okay. Now, I understand that has suggested, had rather signed a bill to increase the penal tariff on the countries importing oil from India, from Russia. What is the penal tariff that he has suggested?
He suggested a 500% punitive tariff, sir.
500%. Very good. Minneapolis is a city in USA. Why was it famous for? One woman was shot dead
Yes, sir.
by ICE. Why?
That regarding the immigration officers shot a
She
person.
was activist
Okay,
and
sir.
opponent of immigration policies of Trump.
Okay, sir.
Right? Have you heard about Graham Greene?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. That was all from my side. Over to you, Rohith sir.
Harshvardhan, right?
Yes, sir.
How are you, Harshvardhan?
I'm doing fine, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me about yourself?
Yes, I'm Harshvardhan Patil. I come from Kolhapur, a district in Western Maharashtra. I did my schooling and graduation from Kolhapur itself. I completed my mechanical engineering in 2020 in Kolhapur Institute of Technology. After that, I worked as assistant system engineer in Tata Consultancy Services for a period of 15 months. And since then, I am preparing for civil services. And this is my third attempt.
Assistant System Engineer. Can you tell me something very briefly about your work role over there?
Yes, sir. I was involved in fintech sector, financial sector. That my work was or project was related to the equity stock settlement process, which TCS have their software. So I was working with that team.
These days, Harshvardhan, there are a lot of private mobile apps are increasing, particularly loan apps.
Yes, sir.
So that is leading to death of many young people, particularly whom we call Gen Z. Many people are losing their lives by investing a lot of into that. So what is if you were given a charge to regulate that personal loan apps or mobile apps, what action will you take on that aspect?
First, I will encourage my team to list down such illegal apps, to make list and convey that list to the Play Store or Google, whichever platform the app is getting downloaded from, and to curb or ban those apps from those platforms. Along with it, I will encourage to public to report any matter happening and report it to the nearest cybercrime police station. So investigation should be carried out.
But basic question is, Harshvardhan, if they are illegal, how can they come into existence? Mobile loan apps.
Yes.
How can they come into existence if they are illegal? Many have authenticity also.
Sir, there are one modus operandi that they spam the messages and they lure the persons that they will get the loan, and by clicking a certain link they will download that app and will able to get the loan. So that is one strategy the scamsters imply generally.
Okay. What about the stock or equity knowledge the young generations in India at this moment? Is it positive or negative? Then what is the way forward?
Sir, there are both sides. For positive, the current youth are actively getting into stock markets, that their financial literacy is quite good, I will say. Many of youths started the mutual fund investment in early age. But negative side is that many of people are actively getting engaged in derivative products, that is options and futures, which are very much risky. Without any knowledge, they are investing their money in such risky activities, which could lead to the loss. So these both aspects currently youth are engaged in.
Can you tell me about geography about Venezuela? Geographical importance of Venezuela.
Its location particularly, and the resources, it has the largest crude oil reserves. That is one important thing. And its location, it's considered as a gateway to the Latin America. It's have Caribbean Sea in northern sides. To its east side, they have Guyana. To the south, they have Brazil, and to west, they have Colombia. So the dense forest also they have rainforest. So these are the geographical aspects of Venezuela, sir.
What is Aravali issue that's going on in
Uh,
Aravali issue?
Currently, the government has said or made a notification that any hills in Aravali range which having less than 100-meter local relief would not become a part of Aravali, and that there can be any developmental activities carried out, sir. So there will be minimum regulation over the mining and other all activities.
What is this interest in military aviation? What does that mean?
Sir, I like to read, watch documentary about especially fighter jets. That I'm very much fascinated about their technology, maneuverability, agility. So I generally like to read about those things.
You said about military aviation just
Yes,
now. Could you explain a little more on this? I could not really follow what you said.
Sir, since childhood, I was very much fascinated by the flying objects. So I started reading about the fighter jets, then technological developments in the military aviation, particularly fighter jets, transport aircrafts. So after that, I also tried for as a pilot for Indian Air Force. I got recommended also, but unfortunately, I was not able to join due to medical reasons.
You not
So
mentioned that here.
I have mentioned, sir.
NDA.
I have mentioned, sir, in my achievement. Then, so that my hobby continued. I still like to watch the fighter jets documentaries, read about them, what is happening around, the geopolitics associated with it. Sir.
Now tell me, since you are interested in military aviation, tell me something about Su-23 aircraft. This is an aircraft, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Tell me something about it. This is of which country? I mean, which country is the
Yes,
origin?
you stand for Sukhoi, Russian origin. Not exact idea about Su-23, sir.
23, 23.
Sorry, sir. No. I don't have exact idea about that aircraft.
Okay. I asked this question because you said that you are interested. I'll tell you. Su-23 had the ability of short takeoff and landing. It was STOF, short takeoff and landing.
Yes, sir. Okay.
A. B. It was a swing wing aircraft. You know what is a swing wing aircraft?
Yes. At a particular speed, the wings get swept back to reduce the drag, sir.
So what happens? So when the drag is reduced, then what happens?
The speed generally get increased and agility generally get improved, sir.
Okay.
So it can able to cross the sonic, cruise into supersonic speed, sir.
So such an aircraft, can it fly at low heights also? And when it flies at low height, then in what position the wings will be?
Not an exact idea about it.
See, when it flies low, the wings will be, when it flies high, the wings will become like a delta.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
So the drag will be reduced
Reduced.
when it has to fly low. This Su-23 could both fly low and fly high.
Okay.
When it had to fly high, the wings will come to the delta position.
Yes.
When if it wanted to fly low, the wings will move to this position.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Regular
Got it?
position. Yes.
So that was the specialty of Su-23. I do not know. They were inducted in the Indian Air Force sometime in 80s.
Okay, sir.
And I do not know how many of them are still in service or they are in service or not.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Not yet.
And Concorde.
Yes, sir.
Concorde aircraft was, origin of aircraft is which country? Where was it manufactured?
Sir, Concorde, I am not exactly sure about here, but it was the first supersonic commercial aircraft. Especially the British Airways having those aircrafts, and they were used for traveling between New York to London. So it was the supersonic commercial aircraft.
You are correct up to this point. You are correct. But do you know, even I don't know this, why this aircraft could not be a success?
Sir, there are couple of reasons that during supersonic movement or speed, that the aircraft used to create a very much noise. That was a major issue highlighted at a nearby airport, that the noise associated with aircraft, and the efficiency of engine was very low. It was a gas guzzler aircraft that its efficiency was very low, sir, at supersonic speed. So that those reasons were there for decommissioning of those aircraft, and the stresses during the supersonic speed on the fuselage or airframe led to regular maintenance activities of those aircraft. So these combined issues led to the decommissioning.
Good. Your answer is very cogent. As I said, I myself do not know answer to this question, but please go back and check whether this answer is correct.
Yes,
and if it is correct, it's a good answer.
Yes,
it's a very good answer, because that aircraft flew several years back,
yes,
but then it was discontinued.
Yes.
It never went into commercial
Yes.
production like other aircrafts. Okay. Now, tell me something about the social issues, social problems our country is faced with.
Major social problem, I would
what
say,
are the major social problems?
the inequality, sir. That there is a gender-based inequality that could be visible.
Only
in literacy.
gender-based
Then
inequality?
there is a income-based inequality, sir. And developmental inequality. There is between the certain states, developed states versus underdeveloped states. So these are the major issues.
And other forms of, we have given a good answer till now. What are the other kinds of inequality? You have mentioned gender-based.
Yes, sir.
You have mentioned region-based, and if mentioned two more.
Sir, income-based inequality.
Income-based you have
I
told me.
mentioned, sir.
Caste-based?
Yes, sir. Caste-based inequality is also.
Is it a minor
character.
problem or a major
It's
problem?
a major problem, sir.
It's a major problem.
Major problem, sir. There is a inequality, particularly in rural versus urban also.
Yeah.
In India.
You have mentioned various aspects of inequality,
Yes,
which is very important, and it is very good. And tell me also about, you are a student of geography, the difference between El Nino and La Nina. What are they?
Sir, these are geographical conditions in Pacific Ocean, those having the impact on monsoon system. During El Nino, the Pacific Ocean, like the Peru coast, Western Pacific is more warm than the Eastern Pacific, which lead to dry condition in India and wet condition in Peru coast. Whereas in La Nina, the condition reverses. The Australian coast, that is Eastern Pacific side, gets more warm, whereas the Western Pacific, in La Nina, the Western Pacific is more warmer than Eastern Pacific, which lead to wet conditions in India, and we get favorable monsoons. Sir. Whereas in Peru, there is dry condition.
In El Nino, what happens?
El Nino, there is warmer condition near Peru coast, that is Eastern Pacific side, and relatively cold condition near Australian coast, sir.
Are you not flipping?
Sir, I will just summarize.
You go
summarize.
and check, because I think in El Nino it is the Western Pacific which gets warmer. In La Nina it is the Eastern thing. It gets warmer.
Sir, I will check.
But you need to check on
Yes,
this.
sir.
And yeah. Venezuela.
Yes, sir.
What is the peculiarity of the crude, which the oil which is found there? What is the peculiarity? It is peculiar. It is different from other crudes.
Yes, sir. The peculiarity about Venezuelan oil is it is heavy crude oil that is having higher density and high viscosity. It's called as heavy sour crude oil, sir.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. I think you have given good answers.
Well, so that is enough your formal interview. And
sir.
now, Chairman, you two will give you the feedback.
Okay, sir.
You appear to be very good candidate with a good personality. But why doesn't it show on your face? Why you feel nervous?
That happens a lot, sir. Nervous.
You are now one of the 2,700 plus candidates who have surpassed all the obstacles, two big obstacles of mains and pre and mains. So you should be more confident.
Okay, sir.
That well, I have made it up till here. Now I will go to Missouri.
Okay, sir.
Keep the smile throughout.
Okay.
While answering question to an interviewer, focus on him or her for most of the time, but then have a casual
Okay, sir.
glance for others also, so that they don't feel neglected.
Okay, sir.
Right? Second is, you should not greet everyone when you enter.
Okay.
You should greet only chairperson,
Yes.
or if there is lady besides the chairperson, then first greet the lady and then chairperson, and for others you say no.
Okay, sir.
That's all. Not good morning to everybody.
Okay.
Right? Now, the last thing is your hands. Your posture is good. Your hands, keep them relaxed so that if your fingers want to move, if your hand wants to move, let it.
Okay.
This is natural for human beings. So be your natural self, and it is conversation, friendly conversation between a group of people, including you and 4 or 5 members.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
So be confident. You are professionally qualified, you are a mechanical engineer, you have been working, getting good salary. So why? I mean, you are worth much more than that. So why you?
First of all, what my brother has said, be comfortable, be relaxed.
Okay, sir.
You are among people who are trying to help you to give out your best.
Okay, sir.
You are not among adversaries. You are among people who are trying to support you.
Okay, sir.
That is number one. Number two, you have indicated as one of your hobbies a very niche topic, military aviation.
Yes, sir.
And your knowledge is inadequate in
Yes,
that
sir.
area. You must
read
read
about it.
much more.
Okay, sir.
Lots of things are there in the field of military aviation. So many kinds of aircrafts are there. Steel bombers are there.
Yes,
You must read about them
Yes, sir.
and learn more about them.
Yes.
If that you do not do, you will have a problem. Your knowledge of social issues appears to be good. Brush up that knowledge
sir.
a little more.
Yes.
And when is your interview due?
It's 2nd February.
2nd February. So, what is peculiar about the current present day? The entire world is in a churn.
Right.
The things are changing so fast globally that something is happening in
Yes,
South
yes.
America, something is happening in Ukraine, something may happen in Taiwan tomorrow, something is happening between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. So you should be very up to date about the current affairs, so knowledge of issues which are currently engaging the people globally, which are of concern people globally.
Yes.
That's all that I would like to say. And your body language is good. You look cheerful. Just be a little more relaxed.
Yes.
And good luck to you. I'm sure you'll succeed.
Thank you, sir.
All the very best to you.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Thank you.